Okay, guys, here's where we stand. I've got to go ahead and take off the cylinder head because I've determined that there's some kind of a leak in the exhaust manifold. Not the manifold, the exhaust valve. So I've got to go ahead and take off the cylinder head. And the best way to do that is just go ahead and take off the cylinder head with the intake manifold and the port injection attached to it. Don't bother trying to reach the bolts back there. Don't complicate your life like that. It's much easier to access everything from a bench. So, first, we got to take off the crankshaft pulley, which I went ahead and did already. That's normally mounted right down here, like that. So you got to take off the crankshaft pulley. And by the way, on the Metro, the crankshaft pulley is held on by 5 bolts. Okay? Well, you got the main bolt that goes in the middle. And on top of that, you got 5 bolts that holds the crankshaft pulley onto the crankshaft gear that attaches directly to the timing belt. So you got to go ahead and take off these 5 bolts. All right? And then after that, you got to take off the serpentine belts, which I did already. But you do that by loosening the alternator. And you do that, in the case of a Metro, with this bolt right here. Okay? It's actually on a pivot. You loosen that bolt, and it pivots right forward. That eases the belt right off. You then got to take off the 4 bolts that hold on the water pump pulley. All right, you take those off. And that gives you access, access to the timing belt cover. The timing belt cover is held on by 6 bolts. Here, 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 there, and there. Okay, that comes right off. Just like that. No big deal. Okay, next, I've got to go ahead and take off the valve cover so I can access the head bolts and detach some vacuum lines, some electrical connectors. Make sure you keep track of those connectors, guys. What I suggest is you take some masking tape and just wrap the masking tape on each opposite side. 1, 2, 3, that's pretty much your simplest and easiest way to number this thing. All right, that's pretty much that. I'll check back with you guys once I get the head off. Later.